Welcome to Unbiased. I'm your humble host, Will. I'm back at you with another video. Before I get into this video, can you please like, share, and subscribe to the channel? Also, leave a comment. Make sure the comment is respectful. I will reply back. And let's get back to the video. All right, this video is about what Cam Newton had brought up. I seen him touch on it. It's been going on for a while now in college football. And it was about what Lane Kiffin was saying about uh, Ole Miss, about Ole Miss being racist to black players, and a lot of black players don't want to play there. Their parents don't want them to play there, and all that. And Cam kind of backed Lane Kiffin up, and he was like, "Yeah, he agreed with Lane because Mississippi, is known for a lot of stuff." And I looked at Cam, and I'm like, "Bro, Mississippi is not the only state that was racist back in the day. The whole South was racist. Alabama was very racist. That's where I'm from. He know that because he played at all. Now, they probably weren't racist to him because he was a good player and he won them a national championship and he won the Heisman. They love Cam Newton. And I respect that. And I respect him as a player. Right? But what he was saying is he cut it short. LSU, Louisiana, they're racist. Georgia's racist. Tennessee is racist. Arkansas is racist. Florida is racist. South Carolina is racist. North Carolina is racist. Virginia is racist. Kentucky, racist. All of them was racist. Missouri, racist. Texas, racist. I can go on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? It was just the way it was back then. And to this day, all those states are not racist, but certain parts of those states are still racist. Just spitting facts. It is what it is. We know we got some places when you ride through certain towns, sundown towns, you need to get out of that town before the sun go down. It's just the way it is. Especially if your color. You gotta leave. You got to leave. You can't stay there. It just is what it is now. Now to say that, has it gotten better? Yes, it has gotten better. Everybody knows it's gotten better. But to this day, we still have racist people, and it's not gonna never change. It's gonna stay that same way till Jesus come home, till he come back. It's gonna stay that way. We got this guy in the office who's running the free world. Everybody know he's racist. Some people try to denounce it, say that man is not racist. He's not that. People see it. I don't know why people didn't see it the first time he was running, but they see it. And he's not only he's racist to his own kind as well. He don't care about the rich. He don't care about the poor folks. He don't care about the middle class. He don't care about them. But what I'm bringing attention to is to my people. Do Black Lives Matter to you? Now, I know when they first kicked this Black Lives Matter thing off, it supposed to meant something. But they ended up, somebody took a hold of it and made it go left, made it go for something that didn't even matter. What they should have been focusing on is that we need to destroy the black on black crime rate. Because we be killing each other for a high rate. Women, you see all on social media, women fighting the hell out of each other, black women, young women, destroying each other at Waffle House. What it is. The most popular one is Waffle House. I just saw one at Taco Bell. McDonald's, they fight each other everywhere. Then the men, from younger to old, be killing each other over nothing. $5, $10 over a video game, or they shoot each other over a game for betting. This stuff will keep going on and on and on. Now, do we somewhat come together when a white person or non-white person kill us and we're innocent? We don't have a weapon on us. We got our hands up. But that lady name, oh man, I can't remember the girl name that LeBron supported. Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor was laying in the bed when the police came in and shot and killed her. These topics, it always keep popping up. And then you got Kevin Hart, who did a roast not too long ago. I didn't really watch it. I don't really care for Kevin Hart, by the way. But they did a roast, and they had these non-white people making jokes about George Floyd. Very insensitive. That man died. Police officer on his neck. And everybody, the whole world watched the video. We really sat there and watched that man die. We watched him take his last breath. We really did. And they think it's a joke. And now you got another situation. I think I can't remember, the guy's Asian or something like that. Just ran down a little young black boy and shot and killed him because he said he stole water out of his store. I mean, we constantly keep running in the stores. Just like I said, it's never gonna stop. Never going in. Never going in. And it was just the police officers. And it's people who don't even have a badge, and they still walk away. Still walk away. Had a young white man go to a whole nother state and shot somebody and cross back over to another state. He got away. Killing somebody black. Trayvon Martin. Guy's not a real police officer. Killed Trayvon Martin, got away with it. You know, all these stories keep coming around. Shit just never ended. Never ended. Now, Black Lives Matter to me because I'm tired of seeing this shit. I'm tired of seeing it. And I'm tired of us doing it to each other. I'm tired of that too. But people don't want to talk about that. People need to use these platforms to talk about this mess. In this mess. We're tired of it. I did a video about the black culture. And that's my most popular video. Is anything gonna get done? I hope so. That's why I'm bringing attention to it. I really do hope so. Because I'm tired of seeing it. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one that's tired of seeing this shit. Every time you turn on the news, somebody on some street got shot. That's black. Black woman, black man. Tired of this shit. Tired of seeing it. I'm tired of us doing it to each other, and I'm tired of other non-race people doing it to us. The violence needs to stop. That's what Black Lives Matter to me. Just tired of seeing it. Now, I won't say that I won't tote a gun to protect myself. Yes. I think everybody needs to protect themselves because we're living in the evil world. You have to protect yourself. But I think the violence needs to come to an end. And that's probably never going to end either, Will. Just being honest to myself. It probably ain't going to never end until God comes home. Till Jesus come back. That's the only way it's going to end. Because people don't care about each other anymore. We don't care about human life. People care about animals' life more than they care about human life. That's more important to them, the animal life, than human life. Just sad. It really is sad. Will we ever come together on it? I don't know. Like I said before, I hope, but I doubt it. So let me get back to the topic. What Cam Newton was saying, and I have no problem with Cam. No problem with him, but I just think that the whole South was racist back then, and some still is. But it's up to the players to go where they need to go. No, and I just thought about it. This is why I also had a problem with Deion. I still support Deion and what he was doing in Colorado. But I felt like If he would have stayed at Jackson State, kept bringing players like a Travis Hunter and Shador and all these other good players, Horn, uh, Webster, LeJounte Webster, all those good receivers that they had at Colorado. They could have came Colorado. I mean, came to Jackson State. They would have helped the HBCU, right? They would have helped the HBCU, and Deion would have been the focal point of bringing these players away from these white institutions and making them come black and play at Grambling State, at a Southern, Jackson State, Alabama A&M, Alabama State. You know what I'm saying? And help these schools. Because we don't help our own schools at all. I think that Deion would have did that, we would have. People, when he was at Jackson State, and I didn't ever been to the games, none of their games, but when I used to see their games on TV and on YouTube, you see the crowd. The crowd was lit. The crowd was lit. Now I know they still support their school after Deion gone, but I think it would have been at a bigger scale if Deion would have stayed. That would have been great for the black culture. That would have been great. Now, I understood Deion wanted money. You know, he wanted his son to go to, be well known more and get drafted. That's what he wanted. He wanted it for both of his sons, right? But if I was him, I would have stuck it out at Jackson State. But you never know. You can't count nobody's pockets. You know, I understood why Deion left, but in my head, I would have been like, dang, this would have been a bigger scale. This would have been monumental if he would have stayed there and helped all the HBCUs. That would have helped the black lives and made us matter more. Would have been more important. We spend our money on bullshit all the time. We've been spending our money on these schools that are our schools. These are our schools, black schools. And we've been spending money on these schools, helping these schools get bigger, get better classrooms, help their football programs, basketball programs in general. But to help these schools and get them better. Instead of spending all our money at these white institutions. Because the white people are going to take care of their schools. They're going to do that. But why the blacks can't do theirs? That would have been my thing. But if Cam Newton, instead of going to Auburn, he went to Alabama A&M or Alabama State. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a big deal. It would have been a big deal. Derrick Henry playing at these schools. It would have been a big deal. But it is what it is. Well, I say racism is going to always be what it's going to be. And black people are not going to we're not going to help ourselves. We talk about it that we're going to help ourselves, that we're going to do better, and the black culture is amazing, but we don't show it. We just talk about it. We don't never do it. We got high schools that look better than these HBCUs, universities. High schools. But you always want to twerk, want to go somewhere and twerk, have a good time. Guys want to promote selling dope, gangster shit, gang banging. That's what y'all promote. That's what y'all want the black culture to be. The black culture ain't that. That's what it not need to be, but that's what it's become. No. So, like I said, that's why I said it in my other video. The black culture is cooked. And it doesn't look like it's gonna ever change, bro. Just stay safe out here and do the best you can. That's all I can say. I'm out.